Next up, coming to the stage is a favorite here at Ocean Beach Comedy. Please give a warm welcome for Mr. Tommy Lucero.
What's up, OBC? 4 fucking years and we're still coming out to a bar. Who would have thought, huh? Oh man, like everybody else, got something about the earthquake. I happened to be out during the earthquake. And one thing's for sure, you can damn sure tell the tourists from the locals, you know? The locals, we were all loving it, we were riding it out and shit. It was fun, dude, I was loving that shit. But the tourists, you can right away tell who wasn't from here. Like I'm walking up and I see this chick went from fake orange tan just to sheet white on her face. Her face right there, man. It's crazy looking shit. I walked up to her and I go, honey, are you gonna be okay? You gonna make it through this shit? Are you gonna survive? She looks at me and she's like, oh, I'm from New York and I'm just not used to this kind of horrible shit. You know, it's just so terrible. In New York we don't have such terrible things happen. I'm like, oh fuck. Shit, let's keep it in perspective, right? I mean, it could have been a lot worse. A plane could have flown into the fucking bar, right? Keep it in perspective, man. Fuck. We had any New York people?
Yeah!
You're welcome. Anyway, what I don't understand though, it's a weird world out there, man. It's a weird fucking world. Like, why does my favorite hamburger at Carl's Jr. gotta sound so close to a dirty-ass sex act? You might buy from a whore.
You are.
Hypothetically, if you had your income tax return come early. But I mean, it's weird though. The Big Carl, have you heard of that hamburger? That shit is delicious, but it makes it awkward when I order it. You know? It got me thinking too, what's next after that? In naming shit, you know? What's next? Is Tommy gonna get his carpets cleaned one day by the Cleveland fucking Steamers? Am I gonna go out one night to the Donkey Punch Saloon, have a dirty Sanchez martini, while listen to the Rusty Trumpets finish their sloppy second set? No. So I've never been to a gay bar anyway, dude. If there's one thing I've learned this fucking far in life, there's never any glory on the other side of that hole. It's a lot of regret. A couple of memories of being an altar boy. I don't know. It's crazy out there. I stay home a lot though, and I watch the news. Anybody watch the news in here? You ever watch the news? Well, when you get high as me, you don't want to walk around. You just leave it on CNN. Don't matter. But I was watching, and it turned out some fucking plastic surgeon went to jail for shooting cock in girls' asses. Because he wanted ass implants, you know, so he shot cock in there. He went to prison. I was like, that shit is amazing, because when I was in college, I know a bunch of chicks that loved having cock shoved in their ass. A few guys too, come to think of it. The end of the year Republican Party, man, it's crazy. But at the same time, dude, I was watching, you know, because I don't really fucking move off my couch too much. And I was watching, and it turned out I got a very valid question answered for myself after I watched this particular news story. You hear about those teachers that were sucking the little boys' dicks? Hear about that? The chick right here that looks so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make you more uncomfortable right now, don't worry. There was these teachers that were blowing little boys. They were during nap time on the little blue mat. They were blowing them. It was crazy, you know? And first of all, I was like, where were you when I was in 2nd grade, you know? But after I got past that, you know, I went a little further with the idea. And I thought, I was right here, baby. Don't look at my dick. You know, just contact. You know, after that, I was like, I got a valid question answered for myself. You know, and that question was, why did Charlie Brown's teacher always sound like she had her mouth full? I don't know. I'll tell you a little about myself, though. I'm Mexican. Grew up Mexican household background. And it's kind of difficult though growing up that way, you know, because you have these weird chores that normally you don't have to do. Like, I used to have to go pick up my dad from work, which is kind of strange in itself, but not that difficult. You just roll up, hit the horn a couple times, he'll hop in the ride. Pretty simple. This always pisses me off when the other 20 dudes in the Home Depot parking lot jump in the bed of my truck. I'm not there for those fucking guys. I'm not building the deck, you know. Another thing about Mexicans, why can Mexico not get a fucking gold medal in the Olympics? Huh? Because if you're from here especially, the signs are all right in front of us. I mean, if you're driving down the 5, why can you, if you can run fast enough to get your kid airborne behind you, you should be able to get a fucking medal. Shit. I like going out though, this is fun. Meeting new people. I like doing that. I was out partying down the 5. Give a little background on it. I was out partying, I'll talk to anybody, I don't really care, you know? I was talking to this one dude, wait, Cholo motherfucker. Straight fucking gangsta. We're chopping it up, having a good conversation, and all of a sudden he brings up race, your background, your ethnicity. He looks at me and goes, hey, what are you, eh? What? What are you? Are you white? Are you Hawaiian? What the fuck are you, eh? First of all, where you get Hawaiian, dude? I work hard to look this good, you know what I'm saying? You don't wake up in the morning and just look like this. Well, actually you do, but... Anyways, that's beside the point. I was like, nah, bro, I'm Mexican. I'm a fucking Mexican. It's pretty simple. He lost it right there. He's like, no! You ain't Mexican, eh? You don't look like a Mexican, talk like a Mexican, act like one or nothing, man. You can't be Mexican. What do you do? Someone challenges that shit. I found the opportunity. I did. Stabbed him a few times, got his sister pregnant, fucked up his family's credit, moved my family into his house. I got my point across after that shit. Before I get out of here, we got any pet owners in here? Dog lovers? Animal lovers? I got a little dog, I love my fucking dog. But being that he is a puppy, he always has a little fucking puppy heart on. All the time. Runs around the fucking apartment. Got little snail trails all over the kitchen floor. It's gross. But, you know, I called the vet and I asked him, Doc, what's a guy to do? You know? How do you stop this? He told me over the phone, he goes, well, Tommy, what you gotta do? You sprinkle a little sugar on the puppy heart on. Put sugar on it, it'll go down, it'll stop having that problem. I shit you not, he fucking told me that. And I was giggling to myself like that. I was like, that doesn't even make sense, it's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it a whole lot worse, Doc. God knows I love anything glazed, man. Anyway, thank you, my name's Tommy Lucero. He's coming out.
Tommy Lucero, everybody!